My family was bombed when I was 16. One second, we were laughing over dinner, the next there was just fire, screams, and the smell of burning. I survived. Everyone else didn't. The police said it was a gang warning gone wrong. They caught a few people but the guy who actually threw the bomb disappeared. For years, I lived like a ghost, therapy, courtrooms, fake smiles, and nightmares that smelled like smoke. I didn't trust anyone, didn't feel anything. Then, one rainy evening, I met this man at a cafe. He offered to help when my car broke down. He was quiet, had kind eyes, the kind that made you feel safe without saying a word. We started talking. Once, twice, and then almost every day. He made me laugh again, which I thought was impossible. He didn't push, didn't pry, just existed beside me like a calm heartbeat. Months passed. I fell in love. It felt like peace after a lifetime of chaos. Then one night, everything shattered again. We were at his apartment, and while reaching for something on the shelf, I saw a tattoo on his wrist, a small black symbol. My blood went cold. I'd seen it before, in the police case files. It was the insignia of the gang that bombed my home. My heart started racing, the room spinning. He noticed immediately and froze. When I asked him where he got it, his face turned pale. That's when he told me the truth. He was the one who threw the bomb. 17, reckless, desperate to impress his gang, following orders without knowing there were people inside. He said he found out later what he'd done, saw my photo in a newspaper, and hadn't slept properly since. Said he left the gang, changed his name, and had been trying to live differently ever since. I couldn't breathe. Everything in me screamed to hate him, to scream, to run, but all I could do was stare. He cried that night. Not like a criminal, but like someone finally crushed by his own guilt. He said meeting me was karma's way of giving him a chance to make things right. I didn't forgive him. I couldn't. But I also couldn't deny that part of me still loved the version of him I'd known, the one who made me believe in peace again. Days went by in silence. I stopped replying, avoided him, but my chest ached like I'd lost him and my family all over again. Then one evening, he came to my house. He looked like he hadn't slept in days, eyes red, hands shaking. He said he wanted to apologize one last time. He brought flowers, the same ones I told him my mom loved. I told him to leave. He smiled sadly and said, "You don't deserve to carry this anymore. I'll make it right." Before I could even understand what he meant, he pulled out a gun. My scream came too late. He shot himself right there, in front of me, whispering, "At least now, you're free." But I wasn't free. I'm still not. I knelt beside him, blood soaking into my hands, realizing that forgiveness isn't a key. It's a chain. I hated him for what he did, but I hated myself more for loving him anyway. The police called it suicide. The news called it closure. But how do you close something that lives inside you? Some nights I still hear the blast, smell the smoke, feel his arms around me, and I can't tell which memory hurts more, the one where he destroyed my world, or the one where he made me feel alive again. Maybe that's the curse of trauma. It doesn't end when the villain dies. It just learns your name, wears your favorite voice, and stays.